Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video I'm doing for Dev, y'all. Okay, I probably do news from private news. I'm gonna do this, this story about three, daycare workers with child abuse. Okay, they arrested, Alex, Soria, Leah, Leah, and Susan Baker. So, yeah, I thought all three of them were charged at the, basically child abuse at daycare center in, Prattville. And so they had like I kind of noticed there was so yeah, I feel like there was like a child abuse to where the children was like harmed by the three workers. And so I feel like they got charged with this type of crime. And so I think there was yeah, let me say the parents were kind of more afraid of the about having their children, how basically those like was hitting by the workers, and how it was hitting and and how they was abused by them. And so I believe that was, I said hitting the children, you know. And so I think they had trying to file at, yeah, I believe the parents felt more angry about what happened, to that child, their children, and at daycare center. But so I feel like, this type of daycares, in America do have workers who trying to harm children, by beating them or hitting them. But And so I feel like people need to be careful about on what they do to their children. Like some childs um can be afraid, and how like some children or babies, can be harmed by the workers, how they can really can, have someone who's not mentally stable enough to, handle, like raising the child. But and so I feel like these three women on screen is not stable enough to, handle children. And so I feel like, why would you, I say work at daycare center. I say basically, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I feel like why would you? I said work there for real though. Especially if you just mentally unstable for real though. But and so I think that, and so I feel like whole as Prattville people got involved with the whole story. How Prattville police got involved with the whole scene to where they had arrested three of them. And so I feel like, why would they would do that to a child, man, or children, or if a baby. So yeah, I couldn't understand, on why would it work there for real. Especially, if they just, not mentally stable enough. They feel like they would do like kids this type of way for real, by abusing them. You know, I- I say they would kind of like I say, I don't know, they treat them some, I try to treat them some kind of way. But And so I felt like those children was beaten on, they treated by them. I don't know. And so I feel like it wasn't like kind of not sexual, but it's still kind of violent though, how they will beat the child and the kids for real though. As kids who about 5, 4, 3 years old or 2 years old. But I feel like it'd be a type of way like these people are. I say that, yeah, I feel like they need to be put in jail for a long time for child abuse. And so I feel like child abuse can happen though, in household or basically in a place else, like child abuse it can happen. So I feel like, these three women on screen, got charged with hitting, the parents' children, and how the parents felt some type of way about, trying, handle the children. But and so I think it's more about how like these three women on the screen is not mentally stable enough for real to handle a child. And I feel like these, but and so I feel like it was I think the word like, yeah, I feel like it's type of thing where it could really can like harm the business, or the children. But I feel like these type of women, I actually need to be put in jail for a long time, and see some consequence for the actions. But and so I do think that these the women on screen is not mentally fit to handle children, or I say stable enough to handle kids, because like, so I can just imagine, if you send your child to a daycare center, you know, somewhere in the country or somewhere in the city, to where like these type of women can, I say, hit your child, abuse your child, and so I feel like it could be a bad thing to send your child to a daycare center. They really can have I said a lot of bad people in there, but they can be not, I said, not fit to handle children, or or not stable enough to handle kids, or whatever they met, but and so I feel like it can be a bad risk. I said, to have a child put in that type of place, to where it could be not good for them to be in, but and so I feel like the whole Prattville police got involved in this incident, to where they arrested three of them, and they might get charged with child abuse, and they might do some time in prison. So, yeah, child abuse is a serious thing, though. Yeah, child abuse, can be a serious crime with them, for like three people who just can't know how to handle children, though, or I say either babies too, babies who probably 2 or 3 years old, and so I find it is a thing to where like some kids can be traumatized by it, some kids can be, hurt about it, on how they, on how they got abused by, by three women, or either how they got abused, talk bad about everything. And so I would not, yeah, I would not let someone harm my child anyway. Because I got a, 8-year-old girl myself, man. But so I feel like it could be a bad thing to send your child to a place to where, they could be mistreated or hit on or either beat on by someone who is not right to, I said, for the job to have, or someone is not even right to have a job, to take care of kids. But so sad, but so make sure to like, comment, and share the piece. I'm out. Take care.